it's Spence, the evil genius.
You guys didn't think you're going to get rid of me that fast. It's Spence. I'm back. I actually going to make a twofer today because I want to share with you that I'm going to go here. I have right on my desktop the MinuteLaunch AI Image Creator. This is a complement. I'm going to zoom it in a bit for you. This is a complement for those of you who are interested in the Fluent MCP. This is one of the tools that's included in the full MinuteLaunch. I want to show it to you because I think it's really important. When I do my videos, like today's live video, I create them with a combination of the MinuteLaunch image library, WordPress's media library, and then Canva. And so what I do is I've got the tool installed here where under the media library, I just say create an AI image. And my tool here inside of MinuteLaunch allows me through the built-in connectivity to, in this case, it's Google Gemini Flash 2.5 to make whatever I want for the image. But I'm going to start with a reference image from the media library. And here what I do almost every time is I've got a cool picture of myself. It's just weird with the circle and stuff, but it doesn't matter because all I do is I say, what do I want to make? Now, today I made a video just a minute ago that talked about creating an onboard assessment. So I'm going to say, take the guy's head in this reference image and make a photorealistic picture of him doing a checklist, a survey, asking a series of questions of somebody. Make it look like he's at an office sitting at a desk and he's writing it on a piece of paper in the old-fashioned way with a pencil and paper. And the people are sitting across the desk from him looking a little bewildered in a funny way. Now, you tell it whatever you want. You can even use the improved prompt with AI if you want, which gives you suggestions how to make it even better. But in this case, I know this is a pretty good prompt because I've been making these kinds of videos and images for some time. So what I could do is also change the aspect ratio because I'm going to use this as a composite. I just go with the square image. Notice these nice prompts that I could choose from. I'm going to stick with the one that I started with. I'm going to stick with a square image because that works well in my composite. And then I just say generate image. Now I can also say if I want to be careful, like if I have multiple people, I could say, be sure to absolutely keep the face of the gentleman in the reference image when you make your new image. Just tell it that don't invent something else. That's all. Okay. Maybe 20 seconds later, it spits out an image. In the meantime, what I do is I go to canva.com, which is the most incredible tool I use for a million things. And I go here to this set of templates that I've pre-built and I use again and again. Notice I have three types. I have the weekly roundup. Then I have this one that's the like for tool reviews. Then I have this one, which is a lot of fun stuff. Then it's me and Fernando. And then I've got one for my Friday office hours, which is blue. It's fun looking back, by the way, at all the images I've created because there's tons of them. Here's my blue one that I use for the Friday office hours. The reason I do this is, as you'll see, watch, I just take this one and with Canva, I can manually do this in 2 seconds. I clone the last one and then I just give it a new title. So this could be how I make YouTube thumbnails with AI and Canva. Or in this case, MinuteLaunch. Now notice this image here is just the square. So when I get the image that spits out of here, it's actually funny. All I need to do is copy the image. And that's, by the way, in my media library now. So I can reuse it again and again and again. I paste the new image in and I just drag it. I don't have to be fancy. And if it doesn't fit, I can adjust some of the parameters, but I just put it in and then I'll put it in the back. I use layer, send to back. Now, if I wanted to, those folks look like they're a little out of frame. So I can shrink this just a bit. I got plenty of room to fit it. Just kind of squeeze their heads in. And then I use the title here. So I just use the same title, how I made YouTube videos or thumbnails. How I make YouTube thumbnails with AI and Canva. Now, if it doesn't fit, it's just simple as this. With Canva, I love this tool. I just simply reduce the size a little bit, make it fit a little better. That's it. I'm ready to go. Now what I do is I click save, download, and I use the parameters that say, look, I only want the current page, which is page 9. Notice page 9. And I want to limit the size of this to 150 kilobits. And that way I know that it's just not going to be so big, but it's the proper size of 1280 by 720, which works perfect for my YouTube stuff. So now if I go to YouTube, where I had just previously made this live video, that's why I'm showing you all this stuff. If I go live, we can see that I've got the video that I previously made. Or actually, this is today's video. I can edit the video. This is me while I'm doing it. Kind of scary, actually. I'm making the thumbnail while I am making the video. Upload the thumbnail because it's already optimized. See, 148 kilobits. And I save and I'm done. And that's all there is to that. And what's really neat about this is Canva actually has the capability to fill that template automatically. But I actually like the control of going in there and seeing it. And you can see now that's another video. Let's go back over here to the live and see if our thumbnail shows up. And there it is. And it's as simple as that. So this is one of the tools that's built into MinuteLaunch. It's an upgrade from the Fluent MCP, but it's an amazing upgrade. And if you have Fluent MCP, this would be probably one of the tools that would be very awesome as well. But Fluent MCP is going to get you where you got to go for 99% of the job. And these kinds of things are where you go next up. I'll see you guys on the next video.